Good afternoon and welcome to Haskell News. I'm Justin Buster. The time has come for the ending of the reigning of the current Haskell royalties. Here's Ashley Ignacio with the story.
The 2012-2013 Miss Haskell competition is underway, and I caught up with the current Miss Haskell and Haskell Brave for some words of wisdom.
You are basically an ambassador.
Make visits and you basically promote the school to tribal communities, the surrounding community.
You're going to welcome them with open arms, greet them with happy smiles, and
things of that sort. Stay on top of your classes.
Know how to schedule time.
Schedule maintenance.
And always be on time, no end in time. I feel like I've taken what I could from this responsibility and this reign and this role.
I think I served my reign for the year.
You know, it would be too greedy of me to do it again.
It's good to represent your school and yourself and your tribe and things like that, but I think so far I'm going to give it a chance for another person.
The Haskell Brave competition will be postponed until next fall semester, and we wish the best of luck to the Miss Haskell candidates. This is Ashley Ignacio with the Haskell News.
Students were invited to attend the health fair at Coffin Complex Gymnasium. The fair was to promote healthy lifestyle choices. Marcus Bernosky was there to get the details.
Students, faculty, and staff were happy to take part in the Haskell Health Fair at Coffin Complex.
Well, I think I had a very successful day. I think one of the main reasons the students stopped by my booth, if you will, is to try my drunk goggles. And it gets the message across about their level of intoxication, and they may not realize it. And they have a lot of fun just walking back and forth with the drunk goggles.
The health fair was altogether a success for us. We are always willing and ready to get the word out about domestic violence. Community outreach is a really big deal to us, and to destigmatize the word domestic violence is definitely what we're here for, and I believe that today was a very big success for us.
And what we do is we make HIV awareness to the community, Native community, as well as the Lawrence and Douglas County area. And we've actually had a very good turnout. We've had about 15 to 20 people actually volunteer to sign up to help with DCAP. And our job is to obviously bring HIV awareness and stop the virus from spreading.
I caught up with Haskell Social Work Club at the auditorium for their safe sex and HIV awareness presentation. Here's that story now. This is Justin Buster with Haskell News. We're down at the auditorium today. The Social Club is presenting a safe guide to sex and also Native American HIV awareness. We're going to talk with a few people, see what's going on with that. Appreciate it. We'll be right back. The Haskell Social Work Club held a presentation at the auditorium to raise awareness about HIV and safe sex. I spoke with Olivia Burchett. She is the prevention coordinator for Douglas County.
We have 1.2 million people living with HIV in America, and of that 1.2 million, 1 in 5 are unaware they are infected with HIV, so they have the potential to transmit it to another person. And so my message is, get an HIV test.
Lisa Tiger also told her story, but her story is a little different. She is actually living with AIDS. Here's some advice that she had to offer to the Haskell students.
As far as HIV and AIDS is concerned, it's 100% preventable. And So with something that's 100% preventable, don't get it, protect yourself. But, it's easier said than done. I mean, there's many issues that lower self-esteem or behaviors that we do, like with alcohol, drinking too much, where we're not going to protect ourselves.
This was Ms. Tiger's third visit to Haskell, and her message still resonates strong with the student body.
A lot of respect for that woman, you know what I mean? Those are very powerful people, because I don't even know what I would do if I was to get one of those HIV positive notes, man.
It's another year for Haskell Awards and Scholarship Ceremony. Here's Ashley Ignacio with more.
This year, the Haskell Awards and Scholarship Ceremony was held in the auditorium and gave out thousands of dollars to students.
I believe there were 134 scholarships, about $70,000 worth.
All Haskell students are encouraged by their president, Mr. Redmond, to apply for these scholarships every year.
Don't make the assumption that, number one, that 1,000 people are signing up and you're competing against everybody. You'd be very surprised.
Also, Haskell transfer student Sierra Tuples suggests to her fellow colleagues to put their life story into the scholarship application.
People get discouraged by their GPA standing, but I believe that you do have to have good grades, but also just have qualities about your character.
For more information on scholarships, visit Haskell's website at www.haskell.edu. This is Ashley Ignacio with the Haskell News.
Fetal alcohol effects are caused when women choose to drink during pregnancy. A young man came to speak to Haskell about FAS and FAE. Marcus Bernosky covered the story. Here's that story now.
Morgan Fawcett came to the Haskell Cultural Center to discuss the effects of fetal alcohol spectrum disorder.
My objectives with my presentations is to really help people understand how FASD affects a person's life, not just as an individual living with prenatal exposure to alcohol, but how, in turn, every person who is affected prenatally affects the lives of those around them.
We'll be right back after this message.
Hey, look, there he is. Oh, that's Drake. I heard he's real traditional, too.
What's up, ladies? Hey, what's up? Party in my room. 508, 3rd floor. You're all invited. We'll see you there.
An honor has been bestowed upon the late Haskell coach, Phil Hamaratha. The Midlands Collegiate Athletic Conference athletics directors in attendance unanimously approved the renaming of a major conference award. The MCAC Coach of the Year was voted on to be changed to the Phil Hamaratha Award. The newly named award will continue to be given at the conclusion of the MCAC women's basketball season. The award is a peer-determined award. Coach Phil Hamaratha, Oto, Missouri, dedicated over 40 years of service to the athletic department and the Haskell community. Hamaratha guided a variety of sports while at Haskell and concluded his coaching career with the women's basketball team in February of 2011. The Native American Basketball Invitational, held every year in Phoenix, Arizona, has also recently sent out a statement that this year's tournament will be dedicated to Coach Hamaratha in honor of his dedication to coaching. Coach Hamaratha passed away this fall of 2011 after a battle with cancer. Well, that's it for our Spring 2012 broadcast. We're going to leave you with a few outtakes. Appreciate you watching. We'll see you next semester. I seen her Monday night, and she's not the same person right now.
Oh my goodness, no you didn't.
Yeah, I did. She actually was hitting on me in the parking lot, and then when I got wolf on her, she said, well, actually, I'm waiting for my friend, and she left me hanging.
Oh my God. No, you're so lying right now.
Okay, I can prove it. Hand me your phone, because my number's in it. Call my number, go look for Kiefer and hit send.
Oh, it is.
Thank you.
I don't even remember.
This one. Hey, and we didn't have snag bags that night.
Okay, I gotta.
All right.
Yeah, they said I have gonorrhea. No, not diarrhea, gonorrhea.
I can't.
University President Chris Redmond gave his State of the Haskell address at this year's spring. Haskell President Chris Redmond gave his State of Haskell. Okay. University President Chris Redmond gave his University President Chris Redmond gave his State of the University address.
Students who live on campus should be aware of room checks. Failure to apply, to comply. Students who live on campus should be aware of room checks. Failure to comply could lead to community service and even fines. Here's Justin Buster with the story.